What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm EthanHorror, and today we are going to be giving you my Halloween October spooky season movie watch list, because obviously I'm a horror fanatic, so I know which horror movies are best to watch on Halloween. At least the ones that I would like to watch. I actually did a video just like this 2 years ago. Jesus, 2 years ago now. Where I talked about 10 movies that I like to watch on Halloween. And that video, I tried to limit it to not horror movies, which I don't know why I did that. I don't know why, because I only ended up with 2 horror movies on the list, and I will talk about those ones as well as horror movies this time. I have a list of, I think, 8 horror movies, and then like 6 other movies that aren't horror, just to talk about. So I was already planning on doing this video, but then I got a request, and then it just kind of sealed it, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I think I have to do the video now, because I was planning on it, and I got a request to do it, so here it is, here's the video, and I actually decorated my set for Halloween, so, it'll probably get taken down by next episode, but I decorated for this video. So, starting off with the first movie on the list, I'm gonna go with the horror movie because, I mean, it's the one everyone expects me to talk about. It's Halloween, the original John Carpenter's Halloween. Now, I do have a few Halloween movies on this list, and that's because, well, they're called Halloween. They obviously have some pretty good Halloween feel to them. The original John Carpenter's Halloween is actually the movie I watched on Halloween last year because, you know, it's a great movie to watch on Halloween because it takes place on Halloween. It's called Halloween, and it has great Halloween vibes. I will often do a Halloween 2018 double feature because that is my preferred Halloween timeline. I know most people like the first one and then the second one, or the first one, second one, H2O. I prefer Halloween 2018. That's my preferred double feature, so I'll often do those 2 movies back to back. And the other Halloween movie I like to watch on Halloween is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I know in my Halloween ranking it was controversially low. Coming in at number 9, I have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. But I actually quite enjoy it. I think it's a decent movie. It has possibly the best Halloween vibes out of any in the series, and it's about a dude trying to kill every kid on the planet. And he steals Stonehenge. How the hell do you do that? But otherwise, it has the best Halloween atmosphere. It takes place on Halloween. You get those 3 masks that are iconic at this point, and just a very cool Halloween premise with great music, great everything. Just Halloween vibes galore in this one. So those are the 3 Halloween movies that I would pick out of that series to watch on Halloween. Now let's go over and just do some of the ones that aren't necessarily horror, but are definitely Halloween themed. Hocus Pocus is an essential. I need to watch this movie every October. If I don't, I consider it blasphemous because I love Hocus Pocus, at least the original movie. It is fantastic. I will occasionally, I know it's only been out for 2 years, but I think I've watched it twice since then. So Hocus Pocus 2 is also a solid movie. I don't think it's good. It's very forgettable, but if I'm doing a nice little double feature, sure, I'll toss them on. But the first one is a classic. It's amazing. I love the witches. I love the humor. I love the Halloween vibe of the entire town. I think Hocus Pocus is the quintessential Halloween Disney movie. Speaking of quintessential Halloween Disney movies, we have Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie, for me, is a Halloween movie. I know it's called Nightmare Before Christmas, and it is centered around him bringing Christmas to Halloween Town, but I consider it 100% a Halloween movie. Just look at the opening. Like, most of it takes place in Halloween Town, so I consider this one to be majority a Halloween movie, because that opening song, This Is Halloween, is literally my favorite song to listen to in October. I listen to it nonstop, so I love the music in this. It's fantastic. I love all of the stop motion animations. It all looks great. I love the story. It's obviously iconic. It is just a movie I need to watch every year. Yeah, it's amazing. You know it is. Now let's jump back to the horror movies with The Conjuring. I don't know what it is about The Conjuring that I just love watching it around October. It just has such good vibes. I mean, when I look at that poster, like just the poster, it just looks like a nice Halloween-y movie. And it is. It's a nice, spooky, scary movie. And it is certainly scary. I think it was like number 3 on my scariest horror movies. But yeah, I think it's terrifying. And there are some great moments, some great scenes. It's just a nice, basic demon movie to watch during Halloween, and it's my personal pick. It wasn't my favorite of the Conjuring franchise, funny enough, but it is my pick to watch in October. Next up, I'm going with Hubie Halloween. Now, I know this is not considered a good movie, for good reason, but I love this movie, okay? It's bad, and I know it's bad. It has the best Halloween vibes out of, I think, any movie I've ever seen. Adam Sandler, for what it's worth, I don't love the voice he's doing, but he does have some very funny moments, and there is some very funny parts of this movie, and it's just a fun roller coaster ride. Like, it is not a bad movie, but it is one that I will throw on to just have fun and have a comforting Halloween time. Like, it is my Halloween comfort movie. If I am sad during October, I will most likely toss this one on because it's just so fun, and it's light, and it's inoffensive. It's just a very good little movie to watch. I don't know what to tell you. Next up, we have one that came into my rotation last year, Lisa Frankenstein. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It is literally, I think I have it at my 4th favorite right now. I genuinely fell in love with this film last year. I love Catherine Newton. I love everything that happens in this movie. I think it's hilarious. I think it has some great fall Halloween vibes. The color palette is very good. The production design is very 80s and very Tim Burton-y. I really like what Lisa Frankenstein did, and it was able to like capture the magic of a Tim Burton movie while not being a Tim Burton movie. Speaking of Tim Burton movies, Beetlejuice. This was the number 1 on my top 10 movies to watch during Halloween, and it still is up there. I don't know if it'd be my absolute pick to watch on Halloween every year. I love Beetlejuice. It is one of my favorite movies ever. I think it's hilarious. I love Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. He's one of my favorite characters ever. I love Beetlejuice. I just love this simple little story. It's so fun. It's so awesome. It's so iconic too. Like, there's so much about this movie that you could see on a t-shirt and instantly get it. Like the sandworms, the handbook for the recently deceased, that's on like every t-shirt now. I don't know why, but you'd be able to recognize it. And it just has such that color palette that's so Halloween that I love this movie, and I will watch it every year if I can. Beetlejuice was actually surprisingly all right, but I wouldn't put that one in my rotation. Next up, sticking with the Tim Burton theme, we have Coraline. This isn't a Tim Burton movie, but I mean, close enough. It's just such a good movie. Like, it's shocking how this is just an actual genuine good movie, and also a very good movie to watch during Halloween. There are some moments in it where I was like, what is going on right now?
But a true ocean goddess must fill out a body.
Next up, we have Paranormal Activity. And if you guys saw my most recent video, you'll know I adore Paranormal Activity. Like, it is in competition for my favorite movie of all time. It's for sure my 2nd favorite. It's fighting for number 1, and I am honestly considering it might be my favorite of all time. It is such a fantastic horror movie, and I love just having this nice little comfort movie to watch during October. It's not necessarily Halloween-themed or Halloween-centric, but I love it so much. It's such a nice comfort movie to watch during Halloween for me. It's just a nice, light little movie. You know, it's a light little demon movie, and I love it for it. I could rewatch it 1,000 times and never get bored of it. I love Paranormal Activity, so it's one that I throw on quite often. Next up is one that you'll probably be like, huh? Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason is I've told this story 1,000 times on this channel already, but Freddy vs. Jason is the movie that made me a horror fan. This is the movie, all of this, that, the whole room wouldn't have happened without Freddy vs. Jason, because one night, on Halloween night, I was with my friend. We went down into the basement, and we were like, all right, you know what? His sister's watching a horror movie. Let's watch it with her. And what movie was she watching? Not Freddy vs. Jason. I'll get there. As Above, So Below. So I also have some very fond feelings for that one, but I don't really like that one as much as I love Freddy vs. Jason, because that wasn't the movie I picked. I didn't even know the title of it until recently. But after his sister went upstairs, his older sister, we were like, okay, let's watch another one. That was good. Let's watch another one. And he suggested, hey, let's watch A Nightmare on Elm Street. And I was like, no, I think we should watch Friday the 13th, because I was dressed as Jason, and Jason was my favorite. I hadn't even seen very many I'd seen no horror movies at that point. But I wanted to watch a Jason movie, wanted to watch a Freddy movie, and then I was like, wait a minute. I think there's something called Freddy vs. Jason. And I put it on, and we watched it, and I was a horror fan. This is the movie that made me a horror fan. This is the reason I'm here, so I like to, commemorate it by watching it almost every Halloween. Yeah, just one of my personal favorites, one of my personal picks. I get it if you don't want to watch it on Halloween every year, but it's one of my personal picks. Next up is a movie I don't watch every Halloween. I don't think I've even seen it in like 8 years. But it is Paranorman. If you guys have heard of this movie, good for you, because I loved this movie when I was younger. It was one of my favorites to watch just on repeat. I loved this movie so much. Every Halloween I would watch it, but it's kind of fallen out of cycle now. It's more of a kid's movie. It's less of a kid's movie than Coraline. Coraline's one that I can keep watching every single year, and it doesn't feel like a kid's movie. Paranorman feels like a kid's movie, and some of the humor gets a little bit old after a while, so it's a good stop-motion movie that I used to love, but I've just kind of stopped watching it as the years have gone on, but I wanted to at least put it on here because I used to watch it every year. Next up, we have the Goosebumps movies, both of them. I am one of the few people on Earth that prefers the second one, Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween. If you want to know why, it's because I love movies with Halloween vibes, Halloween aesthetics, Halloween everything. And this movie has all of that. It is literally taking place on Halloween. They're running around a neighborhood where there's trick-or-treaters, people in costumes, all that fun stuff. It's just so fun. Granted, the original is great. It's fun. It's funny. It's good too. But I personally prefer the second one. Second to last, I have Frankenstein. Frankenstein for me is just like, of the classic Universal monsters, feels the most Halloween to me. I know Dracula is probably the most notorious Halloween monster, but I personally think that movie is an absolute snooze fest. And The Mummy, again, Creature from the Black Lagoon is fine, and so is The Wolfman and The Invisible Man, and Phantom of the Opera. They're all fine. Frankenstein, for me, has the most Halloween vibes. I love Frankenstein. He's my favorite Universal monster. It's just my favorite of the Universal monster movies by far, and just has the best Halloween vibes. I don't know why. I just always really like to watch this one around Halloween time. I'm not a huge black and white movie fan. I'm not a huge Universal monster movie fan, but Frankenstein, he's my boy, so I gotta watch his. And last but not least, I saved the best for last. Whenever anybody asks me, Ethan, you're a horror fan, what horror movie should I watch this Halloween? I will always tell you, Trick or Treat. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen Trick or Treat. It is such an iconic horror movie at this point. But if you haven't, watch it after this video is done. I won't spoil it, but just go watch it after you finish this video, or wait till Halloween, because it is the most Halloween-feeling movie I've ever seen. Like, it is literally every single segment is based around Halloween, and it is so fun. It's so amazing. I love everything about this movie. It looks so Halloween. It is one of my favorite horror movies ever. I'd say probably just outside my top 5. I love this movie so much. Sam is one of my favorite horror villains of all time. It's just such a great movie. I would personally put it in my top 25. I love it, and I love to watch it every single Halloween, and now you will too, because you'll fall in love with it if you haven't seen it. I hope, because it's great. It's great. It's great. And that's going to be it for my list of Halloween movies to watch in October. If you agree with any of these, make sure to tell me in the comments. Make sure to drop any new video ideas that you want to see from me in the comment section down below, because I try to do as many of the ones that are requested to me. As I said in the beginning, this video was requested to me, so thank you for requesting that. But I like to do what you guys want, because sometimes I run out of video ideas, and if you're like, oh, I have a really good idea and you want to tell me, shoot me a comment. I'll look at it. I look at all of my comments. I'm not that popular, so not that many people comment, so I can look at all of them. So if you have an idea that you want to see me do, let me know, and I'll try to do it. And until next time, I'm Ethan Horror. This has been Ethan Horror.